Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. Happy Thursday night. It's time for Forex Talk with Beer. So, we're a couple of minutes late, but it's going to be a quick one. Anyways, we only have like two trades to talk about. Obviously, we're going to break down some charts to see if there's opportunity for the next upcoming days. But yeah, I mean, let's do this pretty quickly because I'm starving and going for dinner in just a couple minutes. But first thing first, very important in the show is to crack up a nice little beer and have a chat together. so, um, let's see here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Excellent. So first thing first, let's crack this. Yeah, I'm late, guys. I do apologize. I didn't send anything on Instagram also to post a reminder of me going live. So I know some people just wait for the link to connect, so I do apologize. We might have less people than usual, but that's okay. I'm sure you're going to be able to catch a replay, guys. Cheers to you guys watching the replay. I know there's a lot of you. I know because I received DMs saying, "Hey, I cannot watch the live, but I'll watch a replay because I'm on a different time zone." So that's all good. I'm doing that for all of you guys. It doesn't really matter. But of course, when you're live, the good thing is you can ask live question, which is kind of cool. Okay, so enough talking, more drinking, but also more charting, right? Cheers, guys. All right, so let's get going, guys. Like I said, I'm a little late. We're gonna move things pretty quick. So let's jump into it. You'll see we're gonna have a couple of trades to talk about. I mean, let's start with GJ. GJ was quite simple here. We talked about this trade idea on the live session on Tuesday morning. So hopefully you catched it. It was a pretty nice trade, pretty simple also. But let's break it down. Okay, let's break it down. If you didn't attempt live session on Tuesday morning, we discussed that trade idea. So first thing first, we need to establish that the weekly time frame was bullish. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, the daily was also bullish. And if you look here, we had this baby here was on Tuesday. Yeah, so that was the push to the upside. And yeah, so we were already bullish at that moment. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame went bullish. Okay, also. And the only thing we waited here, and that's something I said on the live stream. I said, I know we're getting up here, and I might just wait for a pullback here on that wick, which is on the lower time frame. Whoop, you see this little pullback right here? So we create a new high and waited for price to pull back, form support with a nice engulfing candle following a nice doji candle and put stop under, write it up. Okay. And this one was a quick one. This one was a 2-to-1. And the reason why it's because I knew we were already pretty high in that move. So it was kind of a scalpish intraday on that one. So it's not my typical trade now these days, but it's one of the trade I've been taking a lot, like a couple years ago. So yeah, so that trade was pretty solid, pretty simple. I explained that on the live stream. So if you missed it, you can rewatch it. Yeah, it was pretty simple. So now with GJ, what's next now? So since we got that 2-to-1 move, where is it? I lost it here. Okay, so we got that 2-to-1 move actually from there to there. There we go. It was pretty quick, right? I took it at like what 10:30 ish. So what? An hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, mine 5 hours ish. So yeah, it was pretty quick. Like I said, but I didn't hold for a 3-to-1. Obviously, because I knew that we were already pretty high in that move. Okay, and look at what happened right after that. Right after that, we kind of crashed here, which was expected to come down to this area, daily area of interest, which is pretty good. Since we printed this new daily higher high, I established the 2 area of interest that will be retesting, which is this one first, and second this one. And if you look, both got hit and rejected now. Okay, so now that we rejected that area right here with a nice engulfing candle in a 4 hour, we're already bullish here. But I was not really watching the market lately because I mean, this week is kind of crappy, to be honest. A lot of things going on, and I got trapped in that. I got trapped in a with another trade that I tried. You know, the thing is, last time, anyways, we're gonna get to that in just a second. So let's finish with the GJ here. So GJ here, I think, if you look at the 4 hours already bullish, 2 hour went bearish and now just flip bullish. 1 hour, 1 hour just flipped back bullish. Okay, okay. So I'm thinking if GJ gives us like a pullback here, maybe something like in this area or rejecting this area, which could be also retesting previous structure, which is kind of good with a nice engulfing there. I might be interested to take it. The only thing though is tomorrow's NFP, so this shit might be wild. But lately, NFP's been like kind of so. FOMC is shit, and that's where I got trapped yesterday. But it's part of the game. Cheers. But yeah, it's just too bad that NFP tomorrow because I would be interested in that move. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go like with very low risk. Who knows? All right. So GCAD, this is where I got trapped. Okay. And the reason why I decided to still get in that move is because last time I missed. I didn't trade because of FOMC, and I was like, "F me," because it was going like right in my direction, right? So I was like, you know what? Next time I'll just lower my risk and I'll take it, you know? So that's what I did here. With this kind of setup, I would be risking probably like at least 3%. So decided to risk two and divided my risk in two. So I took two position of 1%. Okay, so what happened here? So let's break it down in full. Okay, so first thing first, look at the weekly time frame. So first thing first, the weekly is bearish, right? So we are bearish here, and we came up retesting this daily area of interest, which is also a major QP. Okay, which is also inside that daily golden zone. So we got three things in our favor here. So if you look here, this is the daily time frame. Daily is bearish. And you see, this is the first attempt we took on GCAD, second attempt on GCAD. And here was a little too early. And you see, here we got the full move. I'm still happy though, because it's playing out. It just sucks because I got wicked out like just because of FOMC. It just sucks ass, to be honest. But it's part of the game. Okay, so data is bearish. We went inside our golden zone, inside at our area of interest at the major QP. Okay, great. Now the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so let's talk about this. So 4 hour went bullish here, and now we broke here this support, so we flipped bearish. So what I did, just wait for a small pullback. So if you go on the lower time frame, if you go on the 1 hour, okay, I think I took it on the 30-minute actually. Hold on. Where is it? On the 15 minutes or the 30 minutes? Can't remember. Hold on. Where was that? Where was that? Oh, yeah, that was right here. Yeah, on this candle here. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, don't forget I didn't have those candle behind, right? So first thing first, so we pull back. We had the pullback here. You see this orange square? This is the golden zone on H1. So that was perfect. We had a doji here, engulfing candle there, bearish. I was like, all right, great. So enter 1% right here, put stop above. So that's what I did. I used 1% risk on that on an entry, and I waited for the 1 hour candle close to enter my second entry. Okay, so if you look here, so that's why you have a second entry right here. If you look on the 1 hour, you see beautiful bearish engulfing. So I was like, all right, great. So this was my exact entry right here with spread, and put stop above. And yeah, you know what? It just sucks. So price went boom and boom. Took me out. After that, I was analyzing like maybe I would should put my stop above this structure, which would be smarter because if it breaks up here, that means that we're going back bullish. But no matter what, I would have been stopped out because of that wick right here, and that's the FOMC. Was it the FOMC? This one? Hold on, that's 7, 8. Hold on, FOMC was it 2? Where was that? Was it 2 or somewhere? That was this shit right here. Can't remember. What is this week here? That is today, 8 a.m. I don't know what happened here. I was not in front of the computer, but yeah, so I don't know what happened, but I would have been taken out anyways. So, which, I don't know. A lot of things happening this week, a lot of news. So, shit happened. The good thing though, the cool thing is this move is actually playing out as expected. So if we forgot that stupid news move here to the upside, it would be working out pretty nicely. So, it is what it is. It's part of the game. Cheers. Now let's see. Now I want to see if I can get back in that trade. Um, is there any way for me to get back in that trade? So let's update our shit here. First, let's move this up here. Let's update this line. This is now bearish, obviously. Boom. So let's do for our low, and this here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, okay. So there's a way. Like if we have a 4-hour bullish here, I'm gonna be able to use my fib and see where we can have a pullback, and I just re-enter as a continuation move. The only thing, like I said, tomorrow is NFB, so it might suck. But keep in mind that this might be a great opportunity of continuation. Okay. Of course, if you do enter a trade tomorrow, you got to be super, super duper careful. If I do enter tomorrow, I'm going to reduce my risk big time. I'm going to use a percentage based risk with a stop loss, obviously. And if it gets hit by spread, it gets hit, but whatever, right? But like I said, NFP is like kind of has less impact that it used to be. To be honest, when I started trading a couple years ago, NFP was madness. It was like crazy. Like it was the news to watch. Like we're literally watching this like with popcorn, So it was like we're watching gold on NFB, and we're like, holy shit, this thing is going crazy, But now these days it's FOMC. FOMC is just like wild. So yeah. Okay, so USDCHF, and again, guys, if you, I don't see who's live right now, but if you are live and you have question, let me know. If you're watching the replay, as usual, you can send me a DM. Actually, we got some question on DM, I think, from last one, so I'll go check because I know many of you watch the replay. So, okay, so let's see here. What we got here? Okay, ADHD kicked in. Sorry. Okay, so weekly, we are bullish. We have the pullback. Look at this pullback. As when we had this bearish candle, I marked this down and said the price going to come down here and push back up. And look what's happening. Just like this exactly what's happening. Okay, so we hit that golden zone, we hit the major QP, we hit that weekly area of interest, and now we're going back up. Okay, so now let's take a look at the daily. Daily is now bullish. I mean, it was already bullish. We never broke here under, so it's good. So now if you look at the 4-hour, the 4-hour was actually waiting for 4-hour to go back bullish. Now we got the pullback because I missed this entry. Here we broke the golden zone, but did we respect the safety net? That's the question. Ooh, we did close, but we did close back above though. So that's kind of the safety here. So that green line is the safety net. So the fact that we did close engulfing above, it gave me kind of be a good sign of pushing back up now. Okay. Let's take a look at the 2 hour. 2 hour went back bullish also. 1 hour, boom, boom, boom. All right. In 30 minute bullish. Just don't, I hate this here, all afternoon like bullshit. I would have preferred like something like, this and slowly boom, oops. But yeah, here, now we got a doji here, which kind of sucks to be honest. Yeah, not gonna touch that. Especially with tomorrow NFP, this one I'm gonna put it on pause. Especially USD CHF. Like USD is gonna be super duper ultra impacted tomorrow. Um, GBP CHF weekly is getting there. We are getting at this weekly area of interest, which we marked down on October, after October 9. Now we are at the point that we're just like now ranging here on the daily 4 hour. 4 hour. Oh, I will love this. I will love this. Like, please, this can be a super nice trade for next week, guys. I'm hoping you take notes because if this happen, if this here breaks above, that would be perfect. If it does something like this and Monday or Tuesday price comes down here, retest here, boom, we can take it down. What the hell? Okay, sorry guys. I don't know what I did. But yeah, that would be perfect. That would be perfect to be honest. So yeah, so that would be perfect because now I need the 4 hour to go back bearish, and right now it needs to break here, so which kind of sucks. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So GBP, CHF, looking nice for next week. USD CAD, same thing. Tomorrow's going to be super impacted. Look at this. We might finally have this pullback here on the weekly time frame. Wow. We've been bullish since like September, Monday, September 2022. A year ago. A year ago, we established a higher high. And since then, ils ont pas mangé. Oh, and since then, we never created a higher high. We've just been playing inside that range here. So, okay. Euro AUD, not much. Euro AUD, not much. Okay, guys. So, I don't think like that was the only two trades I took this week. Like very quiet, and honestly, like because of tomorrow's gonna be shit, and I think that's why also a lot of people just took off this week. So that's why it's very quiet on the live session today. I think a lot of people kind of disappeared. They want to trade only next week, which is totally understandable because I mean this week kind of sucks. But NZD CAD, yeah, let's talk about NZD CAD very quickly because this one I got an alert today. So basically, as you all know, for people that have been here and following me for a little while, I've been watching this pair since like March last year. Okay. And now, okay, so now we're still bullish here on the weekly time frame. If you look at the daily is now bullish also. We can update this here. But look at this candle. Look at this. Let me zoom it out. Let me zoom it in. Look at this, like kind of, I don't know, hammer thing or whatever, how the heck you guys call that. I personally don't call it really candles except for doji. But look at this huge ass rejection, small body candle, meaning like big ass rejection. So now I think it's going to be great to have this pullback on the daily. And if we do have this pullback, this is what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting price to come down a bit, form support, and continue to the upside. So that would be where I'm going to be looking to take a trade. So yeah, so that's about it. That's about it, guys. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much. If you're watching the replay, make sure to smash that like button also, and send me your question through DMs. That'll be my pleasure to give you help. Okay. So again, guys, cheers. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on Tuesday morning for another live trading session. Take care, guys.